If you're watching this video right now, then there's probably a good chance that you have been learning AI for the last 3, 6, and 12 months. You've learned Make, then N@N, you've built voice agents, chatbots, and basically every AI tool that these YouTube gurus are telling you to learn about. Even OpenClaw, with all its security flaws, you managed to install it in your cloud before businesses even knew it existed. Now, my question for you is, check your bank account. Has it actually moved after you learned all these tools? If the answer is yes, then congratulations. You already belong to the top 10% who are acting on the skills that they have learned. If the answer is no, then keep listening, because I believe you are stuck in the tutorial hell. And that's actually fine, because I was also stuck in the tutorial hell and I managed to escape. And I made $5,000 in 7 days, which I will be discussing in this video. Now, first of all, honestly, I do not blame you. Every couple months, AI creators are dropping videos saying that this new tool changes everything and you need to learn it or you're gonna be left behind. So you end up clicking and learning because of that pressure, because obviously nobody wants to feel left behind. But that's exactly what is keeping you broke, because every time you chase the next shiny thing, you are resetting your knowledge back to zero. You are basically learning instead of earning. And by the way, those creators making these videos, they are making money by your views, attention, and most likely the courses they are selling. And unfortunately, I see this all the time. I've been speaking to a guy who started making money with AI automations. And by the time he actually got his first customer, he was looking into the shiny new thing, which was OpenClaw. And he had to learn it all from scratch and changed his entire offering just because it was the trending tool of that month. And he actually were back to square number one. He didn't actually have a skill problem, but he had a focus problem. And unfortunately, I see this pattern spreaded very widely in the entrepreneurs wanting to start an AI business. And here's the boring truth that nobody's telling you on YouTube. Every one of these tools are actually solving the same problems. Make, N@N, anti-gravity, Python, wherever automation solution out there, they take a business problem and they make a solution out of it, which is automating that business process. And your job is not to master every tool out there. Your job is to find out what problems are worth solving and creating a solution which is the cheapest, quickest for the customer. And honestly, right now, the token prices are skyrocketing. So building fully agentic solutions is actually becoming more expensive for the customer. And you need to take that into consideration, which means you need to be building tools and solutions that are automation based, which use N@N or even software development as a basis. And hence, that's something that you already know how to do. So here's something I've noticed already in my community. And this is what separates the top 10% from the rest. The top 10% are the doers. They know a tool or two. It could be Airtable, it could be N@N, or whatever automation software that you knew. And they focus all their energy into action. They go to conferences, they show up, they shake hands, they send emails, and even do phone calls. And they don't need to send some really hacky, complicated emails or some crazy sales strategies. They just show up and ask, hey, tell me about your business. What are the problems you're struggling with? Let me see if I can help you. And honestly, that is it. Now, I want you to be honest with yourself. Are you willing to go inside a room and have a conversation and see if you can help that business solve that problem? Or are you sitting at home, clicking at another tutorial, learning a new tool, and you're telling yourself that you're not ready? Because the not ready feeling never goes away. Believe me, I've been doing this for 2 years and you will always feel not ready. The only thing that would erase this emotion from being is actually doing the work, getting paid, and seeing the results. So as I mentioned in the beginning, I was living this. I spent 6 months learning different tools. I learned N@N and then Make, then learned Claude, etc. I tried to build voice agents, chatbots, anything that might be interesting for a customer. And I actually had 0 paying clients. Funny enough, I even made a YouTube video complaining how I was not making any money by doing these kind of solutions. But then I decided to stop learning new tools and start talking to people. I started to go to the meetups, speaking to people, asking them about their problems, and I landed my first client. The client paid me $5K to automate the way they were sending personalized emails to their previous customers without the needing for the salespeople to go to the CRM and manually type this. The solution has helped the salespeople unblock a big portion of their work, and it was very valuable to the business. We installed it in 2 weeks and they were super happy. Funny enough, I didn't have to learn anything new. Everything was already the stuff that I've done in the past, which was some N8N, some OpenAI calls, etc. and you can do this too. Now, if you want to get out of tutorial hell, here's what you have to do today. I want you to pause the video after every single statement that I say, think about it, write down an answer, and then continue with the video. There are only 3 steps that you need right now to get your first customer. Number 1, I need you to pick an industry that you have some knowledge about. That industry could be the industry you're working in your full time. Maybe you grew up around, or you have a lot of family businesses or cousins working in this industry. So you are more likely to understand their problems than somebody starting from zero. Number 2, I need you to find 10 people that you can message in that specific industry. Try to find their LinkedIn, WhatsApp numbers, whatever contact form that you can find on them. And you can send them the following. Hey, I'm exploring how AI and automation can help businesses in the industry that you chose. Would you be open to a 15-minute call where I learn about your biggest challenges? It's totally free and I'm not pitching anything. Thank you so much. That's it. That's all what you need to send. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You don't need to create some crazy Loom video strategies that people are preaching here on YouTube. This is enough to get you a 15 minutes conversation with these people, especially if you already know these people and they are a little bit warm to you. And to remove some pressure from yourself, at this point, you are not selling anything. You don't even have an offer yet to sell. So don't even put too much pressure on yourself that you need to land the first customer yet. Your number 1 goal from these conversations is to understand what are the problems that people are suffering from and what problems people are willing to pay money to actually solve it. Number 3, finally, after you've had the last conversation, I want you to look into the data and see the patterns that are shared between these different conversations. Has there been one problem that keep coming up from all these 10 conversations? This is the one that you should start with. And by the way, if you're nervous to charge at this point, that's absolutely okay. You can start for free. In return, you should ask for a testimonial and at least 2 referrals. After you've landed 3 clients, then you should definitely start charging from this point onwards. And that's basically it. Honestly, it's a very simple 3 steps that you can do this week. And I promise you, you would learn more in 1 week than you've had in the last 12 months. So please do me a favor. Do not watch more tutorials for this month. Do the 3 things that I've said. And I promise you, you're going to be making money quicker than anything you have tried in the past 12 months. And if you want some help running these calls, packaging your offer, learning how to do a sales call, plus a group that holds you accountable when you're trying to hide behind another tutorial, then I started a community exactly for this. It's only a month old. It's super tiny and it's super affordable. And because it's still so small, you get personal help from me. If this is interesting for you, then you can find the link in the description. If you'll remember one message from this video, then it would be the following. I want you to stop learning and start earning. See you on the next one.